All right, so y'all, this was one of the questions, and the question was, how did they find this value right here? Okay, so the way we're going to find that z-score of our confidence interval is we're going to look at our particular problem. They're telling us that the confidence interval is 90%, right? So we know that our C is 90%, or as a decimal, 0.90. So the way we find the z of, oops, I like the way they write it. They write it down here with a little 0.90. The way we do that is I'm going to draw my normal curve, okay? And I know it looks a little crooked, but it's okay. So look, we're going to put 2 marks here. What there's telling us is that 90% of the area is going to fall in this middle part of the curve. So if 90% of the area is here, that means that we still have combined 10% in each of those little sides. So since there's 2 sides, we're going to take 10%, we're going to divide it by 2, that's 5%, and as a decimal, that's 0.05. So what that tells me is that the area in the red here is 0.05, and the area in the red over here is 0.05. So we have these 2 critical values, okay? This one is going to be negative, and this one here is going to be positive. So the way that I can find this critical value, say this one, is on my calculator, we can go inverse norm. And remember, it's talking about the area to the left. So we know the area to the left is a 0.05. And so I'm going to do this on my calculator. Let me get this going here. Let me clear it out. So I'm going to go second and bars. I'm going to go inverse norm 0.05. And hit enter. And if you notice, I'm coming up with like a negative 1.64, right? So that means is that this value right here is a negative 1.64. So this value right here is going to be a positive 1.64 because the graph is symmetric, right? Right here at 0, right? We know that what we have on this side is the same thing that we have on that side. So that's how I'm able to find that negative, or that 1.64. So if you notice over here, they went to 3 decimal places, but if you put 1.64, y'all, that's going to be fine. The other thing I'm going to show you is I pull up my notes. Okay, so these are my notes right here, y'all, for 6.1, and I want you to look right here. So we have a couple of critical values for 80%, 90%, 95, and 99%. So they give us this here in the notes, but suppose you had to find it for 85%, then you would just do exactly what I did here and just draw a new picture where 85% is in the middle, and then the other part would be here, and the other part would be here, and you'd find your critical values that way, okay?